To become greater, more serious, or more extreme, or to make something to this.
Thank you, Paco.
Hi.
Yes. What is the definition of intensify?
Intensifier, an adverb that makes the meaning of another word stronger.
Thank you. Rosalba?
I found to become greater, more serious, or more extreme, or to make something do this.
Excellent. So today we will learn about these words in English, and these words help us to give a strong meaning to our description or to our sentence, and we call them intensifiers. Intensifiers. So we will go directly to the class to begin with the topic. Here we go. Intensifiers. Intensifiers. And we have a little definition on this graphic. I will ask, please, Angie, can you read this little sentence here? Intensifiers.
Intensifiers. An adverb that makes the meaning of another word stronger.
Very good. So we know that intensifiers will give a stronger meaning and a stronger power to our sentence, to our adjective. And we have some examples. Julian, please read these 3 examples, please. Julian. Julian. Yes, Julian. Please help me to read extremely, very, really, and examples.
Okay. Extremely. The problem is extremely difficult. Very. It is a very interesting book. Really, she was really angry with me. Angry with me.
Angry is okay. Angry. Like angry birds. Thank you. So we have these little brothers here, extremely, very, really, and these 3 help us to give something intense to the sentence, right? As you can see the example, we can say the problem is difficult, but if I say the problem is extremely difficult, whoa, this is something serious, right? I can say it is an interesting book, but if I use very, I am adding something to this. It's a very interesting book. And for example, if I say she was angry with me, okay, she was angry, I know that, but she was really angry with me. It means that probably she will not talk to me in 1 week. Very serious, right? So we have the first 3. Then we have these 2, meaning strong. Let's read examples. Jimena, can you read the example for rather and quite?
Rather, the exam was rather difficult. The water is quite cold.
Exactly. So on these two, we are saying that it was a little level up than normal. A little level up than normal. The exam was rather difficult. Like 40% more than normal difficulty. Are we clear with that? The water was quite cold. A little bit, like 40% maybe up. That cold.
If you would say slowly cold is less than 40%, right?
Yes.
Or slightly,
That's right.
like a level below than 40%.
Less than 40%. Intensifiers. So we have the next three to a limited extent, which is like 30%. Not much, but not less. Please read the examples for fairly, pretty, and somewhat. María Isabel.
Fairly. My brother is fairly tall. Pretty. The film was pretty good. Somewhat. We were somewhat tighter.
Exactly. So on this time, we have like not less, but not much. Almost in the middle. But as you can see, the intensifiers go before the adjective. What is the adjective on the first sentence? Difficult, right? So the intensifier goes before the adjective. It is a very interesting book. What is the adjective on this sentence?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting? What's interesting? I don't understand that. Interesting. Interesting. Then I have my intensifier. Very interesting. The water is quite cold. What is the adjective here, class?
Cold.
Cold. We have our intensifier before the adjective. Very good.
You can tell that the water is horrible cold.
Exactly. We have different examples of intensifiers, and we will see another list to learn a few more. In the platform, we will look for the following document, okay? I will show you where. Please go to the platform. I will share my screen. And you will find a PDF document. You will find a PDF document with the name of syllabus vocabulary. So for every day, you have two documents for every day of the class, a summary of the topics and a vocabulary. The vocabulary, which includes some of the phrases and words that we learned during the day. For you to know, you have these resources in the platform. Use them if you need them. If you want to review the class for the test, remember that this week we will have a vocabulary test and a grammar test for you to be ready for your certification, which is the most important on this course. So please click the syllabus vocabulary, please. Click it and you will find something like this.
Teacher, in the day one, week
Day
2.
2. We are in day 2, week 2.
Okay, thank you.
I printed. This is
Month 3rd.
Oh, you printed, Javier. That's great. That's great. So we have more intensifiers here. And we will practice the pronunciation of them so we can use it in the next exercise. So listen and repeat in your houses. Number 1, so. Repeat, so. Very. Very. Really.
Teacher, I can't see the screen.
Can you?
Wait, I can see the screen with
No?
the words. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Maria Isabel. Let's
Thank
start
you.
again. So, repeat, so, very, very, really, really, real, real, extremely, extremely, amazingly. Repeat, amazingly. Number 6, exceptionally. Exceptionally. Number 7, considerably. Considerably. Number 8, incredibly. Incredibly. 9, remarkably. Remarkably. Particularly. Particularly. Enough. Enough. Awesomely. Awesomely. Fantastically. Fantastically. Terrifically. Terrifically. Terribly. Terribly. Totally. Totally. Excessively. Excessively. Almost. Almost. Completely. Completely. Apparently. Apparently. Huh? Okay, so now help me out. Help me out with something. I have some pictures here that I want you to see. I have some pictures. And I want you to have your list of intensifiers.
Oh my God. That's so tasty.
Yummy.
I get hungry.
I have a cake. I have a cake. So
Give us a page. Give us a slide.
the verb is cooked. The verb is cooked. However, this verb becomes an adjective. Sometimes the verbs becomes, what means becomes, class?
Llegar a ser.
The
Se convierte.
verbs becomes adjectives. The verbs becomes adjectives when we use them in specific sentences with intensifiers. So, Ruben,
Yes.
use the verb cook, use the verb cooked as an adjective and give me a sentence with one intensifier for this cake.
That cake was exceedingly great made. I don't know.
For example, use the verb cook.
Cooked. The cake is cooked. The cake is carefully cooked.
The cake is carefully cooked. Excellent.
Otherwise, we don't have it.
Give me other example. Class. Who wants to give an example?
Teacher,
We cooked.
teacher, the cake was extremely cooked.
The cake was, but what do you think? Is it extremely cooked?
Yes, extremely.
I don't think so, that it's extremely cooked.
Very,
Very well cooked? Yes.
yes.
What else?
Teacher,
Hmm?
the cake is extremely sweet.
Extremely sweet. Yes, that's correct. If you write your example in the chat, please read it, because I don't have 3 eyes. What else? Mhm. If you write your example in the Zoom chat, read it. I don't have 4 eyes. What else? Read your example.
Teacher, my example was the cake was so delicious.
Very good, Jason. Someone else? Angie?
My example is, the cake is amazingly cooked.
Excellent. Jimena?
The cake is completely caked.
Mario?
Okay, the cake was patiently cooked.
Very good. Thank you for your examples. So as you can see, the intensifiers help us to describe one object, to describe one event, but with more meaning, more meaning. I can say the cake is cooked, but what about the cake is amazingly cooked? You can see that the cake is not burned, so it can be extremely cooked, right? It's in the perfect point. You can say it's completely cooked.
Exceptionally cooked.
Exceptionally cooked. Whatever you want to use. To describe something, you can use intensifiers. You can use intensifiers. Now, please help me with the next picture, because I have other pictures of a cake. So now, give me a sentence with this cake. Remember, the verb is cooked.
The cake was terribly cooked.
The cake was terribly cooked. Now, Nelson, your example is valid. The cake was excessively extremely cooked. This cake was extremely cooked.
Yes, 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 you're right.
What else?
Excessively cooked. The cake was excessively cooked.
The cake was excessively cooked.
Mr. Teacher, can I say Can I say the cake was normally cooked?
Yes, you can.
Pero esta está más quemada.
Teacher,
Sure, can I say the cake was so overcooked?
Yes. You can use so overcook. Horribly cooked.
The cake was excellently cooked.
Excellently cooked, etc. Right? You see that is burned. Not delicious, right?
The
Teacher.
cake is so burned.
the cake was
The cake was so burned. Whatever intensifier you want to use, an adjective you want to use.
Teacher, I can say,
Can I say?
can I say, siempre me pasa lo mismo. Can I say, hasta que me acostumbre. Can I say undelicious? Undelicious, the cake was undelicious cook.
Undelicious is an adjective.
Ah, it's an adjective. Okay. No intensifiers.
Intensifiers go before the adjective.
Yes, before. Okay.
Very good. So after that, help me with another picture. I have a delicious steak here. Okay, so give me a few sentences to describe this meal. Use the same verb as an adjective, cooked. The steak is?
Rather cook it. Rather cook.
What else? Angie?
The steak is really cooked.
What else? Jason?
Teacher, I have a question. What does steak mean?
Steak.
Yes.
It's a meat cooked in a barbecue.
Thank you. So the example, the steak is almost cooked.
Very good. What else?
The steak is amazingly cooked.
The steak is amazingly cooked. There is only one intensifier who is an exception of the structure. For example, the steak is cooked enough. Enough is the only intensifier that goes at the end. Enough. It's cooked enough. What else? One more. The steak is?
It is awesomely Good.
Very good. Okay, so this is our description for this steak. And again, I can use intensifiers to give more dramatic feeling to my sentence, right? I can say, oh, this steak is good, but what about is very good? The steak is amazingly cooked. The chef will be happy. Questions so far? Something that is not very clear for you until this moment. Are we good?
Teacher,
Yes, Fer.
we can to
Can we?
we can to intensify for sentences.
Repeat again.
We can't to intensifiers in sentences. For example, amazing and awesome.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You can use two in one sentence, of course.
Okay.
Like awesomely. Awesomely.
Awesomely and perfectly cooked. The steak is awesomely and perfectly cooked, so delicious. You can use more than two if you want. What about this chicken? What about this chicken, class? Help me to describe it. Let's use the chicken is
terrible cook.
Terribly cooked.
And horrible.
Horrific.
This chicken is totally burned.
Completely.
Can I say is apparently bad?
Yes. What else?
Teacher, totally it's with double L.
Thank you.
The chicken is extremely cooked.
Teacher, is the next example is the chicken is is amazingly
Amazingly what?
border, quemado, border.
Burn. With delta, burned. Amazingly burned. Okay. So this is how we describe positive things and negative things, okay? the chicken. We will learn this word. This word is raw. What means raw? Uncooked. For example, this steak is raw, is uncooked, right? This egg is raw.
¿Quieres cómo decir crudo?
Yes.
Sí.
The steak is raw. The egg is raw. Uncooked. Take note of this word for your vocabulary. Raw. Okay. Raw.